Yo, what's up guys? It's Gamerverse back again here to do another review for you guys today, man. So today we are reviewing Little Nightmares, and moreover we are reviewing each and every single part up to the third part that did release very recently. And yeah, these games left me disturbed, amazed, and honestly a little bit broken because of how tough it was. But yeah, it is very haunting but very impactful as well. All three games are very much worth your time. I'll say this from the beginning of the video because it honestly is. Playing Little Nightmares 1, 2, and 3 in 2025 was what I did, and I compiled this video with footage from all of the games. Yes, I didn't play Little Nightmares, the first one, when it came out. I should have played it. I think I partially played it, but I never completed it. And then when I saw 3 was coming out and everybody was so hyped about it, I decided to play all 3 of them and make a video for you guys. So yeah, the world of Little Nightmares has a lot of atmosphere. The art style is very unique, and the tone that makes the series so unique is really cool. It is a little bit like some childhood horror, and it captures this innocence and the fear without any dialogue in the game. There's a lot of themes of isolation, control, and also survival that ties all of these games together. Yeah, and with that being said, guys, let's talk about the story. I'll give you guys a little bit of interpretation of each game's story. With Little Nightmares 1, you do get the story of Six's journey, the more and her hunger. Little Nightmares 2, you do get Mono's tragic story and the Signal Tower. And part 2 is really cool. But back to part 1 again before I talk about part 3. Part 1 was really, really cool. It introduces you to the mechanics of the game and the story of the game and what it's about. And this world that is shrouded in mystery. I thought that was really cool because it's so shrouded in this mysterious atmosphere, which is really cool. And just that alone gave me the feeling to play the game. But yeah, like I said, Little Nightmares 2 is Mona's tragic story and the Signal Tower. What the more recent one that did come out recently is Little Nightmares 3. Introduces us to new characters and expands the lore a little bit. And of course, with these all these 3 games, what do the monsters represent in the games, and what does each of the ending of the games mean? There's different endings from part 1 to part 3, and it did reach a very, very great evolution because a lot of YouTubers play it, a lot of big gamers play the game, and it is well known as well. And it also is a shorter game. The game is on the shorter side. Little Nightmares 1 can be completed in 5 hours, 4 hours. Little Nightmares 2, same story, it can be completed in about 5 hours. Little Nightmares 3 also takes about roughly 3 hours. But yeah, the gameplay evolution in the game is really cool. I will compare the mechanics and the controls. But it did actually evolve, and through each entry, the game became better. Actually, there's a lot of tough puzzles that you will encounter in part 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there's a lot of trial and error, and the design that builds the tension. And solving these puzzles will really, really take some mental skill. But the performance and the visuals of the game is really, really good. Up to the third one, the first one had its own style. The second one was a little bit upgraded. The third one released obviously this year with the PS5 graphics and the PC top graphics. Depends like what if you have a high end PC, you can play this game on ultra, and that's exactly what I did. And as you can see on screen, Little Nightmares 3 looks amazing. And yeah, next, let's talk a little about the impact, how the series has made me feel. Of course, there's a lot of fear in the game, but there's also a lot of sadness going on in the game. There's empathy, and of course, we can't forget about the frustration in the game that comes with the puzzles. Like I said, the puzzles is a little bit tough, and it will leave you a little bit broken at the end of the game trying to figure everything out. But eventually, you will figure out everything, and the game will be worth it. it will be very worth it because of the story. The story is very, very good, in my opinion. Like I said, the game is shrouded in mystery. There's zero dialogue in the game, and yeah, there's a lot of mystery to it. But at the end of each game, there's a really, really cool ending, and even during the game, there's all these moments that make the game feel worth it, even though there is no dialogue in the game. So yeah, I want to talk about Little Nightmares 3 again, with the focus, the game being released in 2025. It how it compares to the first two. Obviously, there's a new direction that they've taken. The tone is different. There's mechanics are different, and it is scarier. I would say it is a little bit scarier compared to the first two, and the story expands a lot, different. But the community's action and, of course, my personal verdict will change because, of course, some people never played the first two, and some people just jumped into this one, which there is no problem with. But if you do want to understand the entire story, I would recommend playing the first one up to the third one. So, yeah, but that's just my opinion, guys. It's all up to you. The series legacy, I just want to reflect on what made Little Nightmares such a classic. I think when the game released, nobody was ready for the game, and nobody was expecting this game to be what it was. I mean, yeah, it is an indie horror game, and doesn't have a big budget, but still, with the game not having such a big budget, essentially the game was like a double A game back when it released, the first one. Yeah, and there's a lot of influence on other indie horror titles, the visuals and the storytelling that has zero words, zero dialogue. And I think it's very, very, very much worth it revisiting in 2025, because playing the first one and the second one and then playing the new one is definitely the best thing to do. That's where you understand the entire story. And yeah, final thoughts on the game. I would just want to say, playing to all these games in 2025 just reminded me of how fragile and haunting this world is. But it's also very rewarding because of the story. The story is very heartfelt, and I really enjoyed the entire story. Yeah, and I invite you guys to really play this game. Like I said, the game is a little bit challenging, but it's not that challenging. And I think once you give it a go, the first one, playing it from the first one is definitely the best thing to do. But yeah, it's all up to you. If you want to play the third one, if you haven't played the second one, the first one, doesn't really matter. Anyways, this is my thoughts of the game, and I think I want to give the entire series a solid 8 out of 10. In my opinion, all these games are worth your time. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, all of it is worth your time. And yeah, that's my score for the entire trilogy. Another optional segment, guys. There's a lot of creepy compilations going around, and yeah, I'll just add it to the end of the video, as you guys can see over here. And yeah, that's my final thoughts on this trilogy, Little Nightmares 1, 2, and 3. Of course, guys, I've been Gamerverse, and if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you're waiting for more videos on my channel and you'd love to see more, please subscribe. It is completely free. Yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Leave a like and comment, and I will of course reply to your comments and check it out. I have been Gamerverse, guys, and I will see you guys in another video.